Thank you very much. Um, to be part of IREX, it's a pleasure and honor. And Delhi has been a very exciting market, and we are all here to showcase what we have for Delhi, India, in Dubai, and especially the new offerings of SOBHA Realty that we have. But just to give you a hang of what is happening, especially in the last 4 years, the market of Dubai has tremendously changed and the way it has been perceived globally has tremendously changed. I'll take you through the presentation. It's a long presentation, but more than that, I believe that audience need to understand that what's growing out there, what is changing from the perspective of investment, from the perspective of living. Especially, there was a time when, if you go to the history of Dubai, it was an oil-driven ecosystem economy. From oil-driven economy, it turned out to be a more of tourism-driven, relaxation point of view. People used to go just to party, go for marriage functions and all those things. So it went into a direction of more of a tourism-driven economy. From there, especially post-COVID, it has now turned out to be a more of a lifestyle-driven economy, where people want to go there, settle down, enjoy a certain set of lifestyle, which they felt would be difficult to manage and maintain in countries where the infrastructure is not that sound. And that has been seen, especially post-COVID. And why so? Because post-COVID, in the time of COVID, we all struggled. We saw that people, even though they had money, they could not enjoy the ecosystem and infrastructure, medical infrastructure, to be honest, where in a lot of countries, and then they felt that it could have been better if we had the same money with good infrastructure around us also. So that's where they thought that, okay, let's hunt out which are those places around us where we can go with this money and have this 5-star quality ecosystem, infrastructure for us, health facilities, lifestyles, living facilities, and Dubai made a better sense to them, especially for Indians. It's just a 2.5-3 hours flight from Delhi, and you have a lifestyle which matches any place around the world, any top-notch place that you want to name on. So that's what has happened. And post-COVID, we saw that there was an influx of a lot of people, especially from India, to settle down there. So it went out from an hospitality ecosystem to a lifestyle and living ecosystem where old age, people who are working, who want to expand their businesses, they thought that, okay, there can be a second home in Dubai where they can enjoy whatever they are working for. We all are working to enjoy our life and maintain a good living for ourselves and our children. And that's where the whole ecosystem went from a hospitality to a living economy. So that is what has been happening over there. Now there is another turn that it is taking, which is an investment-driven economy. Somebody who has money across the world and he thinks that he can make good money investing in real estate because it is more stable, they find Dubai as a good source. So now that's the whole canvas that we'll be talking about for next, say, 20 minutes, and understand that what we as SOBHA Realty also has to offer over here. So just to give you a brief, I have told you why Dubai, why SOBHA, some facts and figures, and then we'll come out about the new projects, pipelines, and what do we have right now, what do we have for our channel partners. If they are here, we'll also engage with them. So why Dubai? I told you that what is the history, but if you just see that what is growing over there, and a lot of people think that Dubai is an expensive place. I have a property here. If I go there, probably the same size and property would cost me 10 times, but that's not the fact. If you compare it to something which is as close as New York, if you go by infrastructure, I think Dubai's infrastructure security is top-notch across the world. It is one of the most safest place across the world, especially for women. I think UAE is at the top. It's first position for women across the world in terms of safety. So if all those things are rightly placed, if you compare it with New York, the prices per square feet are 1/3 in Dubai. So if you invest 1 million USD in New York, you will get 33 square meters of space. Vis-a-vis, if you invest the same amount in Dubai, you get around 105 square meters of space. Why Dubai? It's just next to us, especially for Indians. I mean, earlier, Singapore was a destination. In my childhood days, I used to see that movies would have Singapore, all around in the background, but now, no more now, because of the higher taxation. While Dubai is quite relaxed on taxation, and its vicinity, it was just 3.5 and 4 hours on the right, in the eastern side of us, and we used to just fly down. A lot of Indians used to fly down and settle in Singapore for the same reason. Now you see Dubai on the very other end, with this, which can encompass almost 31% of the world by that 4-hour flight. By the way, that 31% encompasses India and China, because of our population, of course. So we'll be also talking about, and that's the reason that it has got the busiest airport that you can, now we are coming with another airport, which is called Al Maktoum Airport, and that would be world's biggest airport ever seen. ROIs are high. We'll talk about how much are the ROIs, what somebody can expect out of these markets. Safest city, as I said. And did I miss something? Yeah, population mix. It has got almost 200 nationalities there. Culturally, it is very diverse. Vis-a-vis, if you look at something equivalent, say Singapore, you will not find that level of diversity that you find in Dubai, and that's the unique mix that it offers. And of course, the beauty is 0% income tax that Dubai is offering right now. So, and that's where, so I was just reading that 4,300 millionaires have found their home in Dubai post-COVID, and that's where they have seen Dubai as their second home. And that talks about the ultra high net worth hub that Dubai is being. Now, what does that mean? It does not mean that you will find rich people around you. Of course, you will find rich people around you if you go to Dubai, but it does so mean that if you invest a certain set of your finances in Dubai, since the inflow is so huge, and especially at the ultra high net worth level, you are bound to make money out of that market. Unemployment insurance. This ensures that if the ecosystem is set, a lot of questions come that, what happens if this happens? What happens if that happens? Dubai is a small place. Where will we go? The insurance of employment is a scheme that government started to ensure that a lot of people, they don't tend to just dislocate when their job is gone. Rather, they want to ensure that when somebody comes to Dubai, he stays there. When somebody comes to Dubai and he stays there, the ecosystem of people grows around it. A lot of people will be there. When people are more, rents will increase. And that's the story that Dubai is actually eyeing on. Infrastructure and economy, of course, is top notch. We'll also talk about what kind of visas do we have. So Dubai offers a golden visa, which is basis certain skill set also. They have started giving skill set based visa, but primarily it is based on the investment. So if you make a 2 million dirham of investment and you pay a first down payment, you are eligible to apply for a golden visa, which ensures that you can stay in this country for 10 years. So entry exit is hassle free. You don't have to even stand in queues in Dubai when you are there, and that's the beauty of getting an access of 10 years of golden visa, irrespective wherever you are based. Say you have a primary business in Delhi or any part of the world, you can access Dubai and go out anytime you want. So that's golden visa. They also offer 5-year visas, different category, and then 2.7 million expats, of course, 190 plus nationalities, which ensures their diversity. These are few statistics about what is happening around in Dubai. So if you see that the real estate prices have grown, and they tend to grow over the period, and 66% of global HNIs are purchasing and making Dubai as a second home, as we discussed. Now coming to the reason that why SOBHA. We started our journey in Dubai. We have been here in India since 1995. It's a well-established brand in India. Real estate market in India has grown, and we have grown with the market also. But in Dubai, we have been since 2014 only, and we have captured ourselves to be the second biggest seller of real estate in Dubai. So we, on the revenue terms, are second in the market in Dubai. And that's the story that Sobha has written over there. It comes from a background of palace maker, and that's where the essence of quality lies with us. So Mr. PNC Menon is our founder and chairman of Sobha Group, and he's the man behind the vision where in his word, he is never satisfied with, and and he feels that there is always that can be done towards quality. He comes from a background where he believes that a lot of wealth is not just to be meant to kept with himself, rather to be given back to society, and that's where he has pledged 50% of his income to the society. Sobha Academy is something that we have been working around. We have adopted 3 villages in southern part of India. We have got Hermitage and also iconic government school that we have been giving our support to all across India. We have been contributor in the place where we have built our ecosystem, which is Dubai. We have contributed around 5 million dirham amount to BAPS Hindu temple in Abu Dhabi, and also pledged 1,000 crore in Gujarat for the waterfront development, and also pledged 400 million dirham for making a women university in UAE. So that's the contribution that we want to make to our society wherever we are working. That's broadly the management group, which is now being taken care by Ravi Menon and Francis Alfred, who's the managing director of the company. This is I know I have to wrap up quickly, so I'll just go through the core of what makes Sobha what Sobha is. It's a backward integrated company. What does that mean? We at SOBHA Realty, we ensure that we do designing ourselves, we do construction ourselves, the facility management, post handover is taken care by SOBHA, and sales, marketing, everything is taken care by SOBHA. So once you invest in SOBHA family, you ensure that from the day you invest till 10 years, 20 years, whatever time you spend with SOBHA, you will be with the SOBHA ecosystem itself. The guy who will be cleaning your building to the time you stay in SOBHA will be from SOBHA. So we are not those developers who sell and then they go out of the market. We ensure that we are from the first stage till the last stage of your purchase journey, and you're living and enjoying your property. And that's the beauty that we have developed over 40 years. So this is the model that we started from India and then we perfected in Dubai, which has been working well, because that ensures that once your company is constructing for you, the quality estimates are supreme, and that's where we have been recognized by Dubai market as the best quality deliverables by any real estate company in the market. We have a Harvard case study on our name because of the same ecosystem that we have developed in real estate. And that's the key pillars. All the 4 key pillars are being taken care by SOBHA itself. That's the philosophy of our company, where we ensure that we are excellent at what we do things responsibly, and the work that we do is customer focused completely. These are some of the partnerships that we have gained over the last few years. We are principal partner to Arsenal. We are also partners to IFA. We just had IFA last month. We are also partner to Etihad Football Club and Al Sanaz Football Club. These are engagements that ensure that your brand presence is all across the world. We have our offices in London, Bangalore, Dubai, of course, and we have our in-house companies which make furniture facade for ourselves. So if you open the door, that door is being made by SOBHA itself. If you have furniture in your home, joineries, everything is done by SOBHA itself. So you are buying a factory-made apartment for yourself, and that's the beauty that we offer, which nobody does. I mean, to best of my knowledge, nobody does globally at this scale that we work on. Sorry. These are some of the marketing, and I will quickly take you through the journey. So we started in India in 1995, and then we launched our IPO in 2006. We started our Dubai version by investing in PNC investment in 2011, and we started a journey of making a community in 2014. That's where we started our community called SOBHA Heartland. SOBHA Heartland is complete now. So in 10 years, that community is all complete and perfected. So if you plan to visit any time to Dubai, you can always search there on Google SOBHA Heartland community, and then you can go and see for yourself that what we have built over there in last 10 years. We have got 2 schools in that community, buildings. Majority of all the phases of the communities are completely delivered except the last phase, which will be handed over in 2025, because the envision was 10 years for the same. And then we have got various projects that we have delivered, we have launched in different part of the city itself. These are some of the companies. So as I said, that it is a complete backward integrated model. Anything and everything that is done by SOBHA is in-house. And that's where the investment, SOBHA Realty is the principal company. Architecture is done by PNC Architects, which is our in-house firm. SOBHA Constructions for our construction, SOBHA Facade for the facade making, door, windows. Latinum's landscaping, so each and every grass that can be cropped in SOBHA communities are being done by SOBHA itself. Furniture industry, we have got our own furniture factory, which ensures that all the upholstery and everything is done by SOBHA. Facility management, holiday home company. So if you invest with SOBHA, you also ensure that, so you'll always ask that, okay, I'm sitting in India and I'm planning to invest certain amount in Dubai. Who will take care of my property? We started our wing called Stay by Latinum, which ensures that your property will be taken by SOBHA, rented out in the market. The revenue will be earned out of it and given back to you. So sitting here in Delhi, you can ensure that your property and investment is working in Dubai. And that's the ecosystem that we have created for ourselves. And then we have got Latinum security. Of course, security is paramount. Some of the fact and figure, which I will quickly take you through. So this is the growth trajectory that you have seen in Dubai. In 2018, we were just 450 million in sales, which has grown to 15.5 billion dirhams of sale. So if you have to convert anything that is written on the screen, you just multiply it by 2 and it becomes in crore. So we are talking about approximately 900 crores in 2018 to approximately 32 crores in 2023. And we are eyeing to hit 40,000 crore, approximately more than that, 44,000 crore this year. And that shows that what kind of confidence the brand has gained in Dubai market. So these are the locations. Now coming to the project specifics, these are the locations that we have been hitting in the market. So if you see, I don't know if I can, yeah. So this is where we started our journey. This is called SOBHA Heartland. This is Dubai Mall and Burj Khalifa. A lot of people understand when we are locating Burj Khalifa first, and then we understand the market. So this is our first project called SOBHA Heartland, which is almost complete. And then we launched our second project called SOBHA Heartland 2, which is just next to it. It's again an 8 million square feet of community, which has a lot to offer. And then we have got SOBHA 1, which is our premium project, a single standalone community building having a golf course of its own. We have launched big size villa community. So if you see, SOBHA Reserve is a villa community, complete villa community, only villas and no apartments, all sold out. Then we have got 2 sports centric projects, which is in Motor City, called SOBHA Solis and SOBHA Orbis. We have got Verde, which is in JLT, which is a more of a professional, people, business driven area again. And then we have got a premium project, which we launched after SOBHA Heartland, called S Tower, which is completely sold out now, and it is about to get handed over by the end of almost this year end. And we have got a project in Marina. So if you see, this is all Dubai. So just to understand, after this part, this is where the airport is, almost here, and then Sharjah starts, so Dubai ends. So this is the area where Abu Dhabi starts. So if you see, we are all across in Dubai. All the parcels that you can see are all in Dubai. And then as I was saying that a lot of people invested in Sobha Reserve, which is completely sold out of villa community, we launched another villa community, all villa community called Sobha Elwood. So I'll just give you a brief about what are these projects. Handed over projects are all done. This is the community. It has got almost 12 buildings which are all completed and handed over. These are handovers that we'll make in Sobha Heartland 1 this year and next year. And then something that is interesting to you, because if you plan to invest, this is something that will be something that you will focus on, which start with Sobha 1. This is a standalone golf premium community. If somebody has gone to Dubai and they have seen the Royal Atlantis, this has got features similar to Royal Atlantis. It is that magnanimous, and it has got its own golf course, and you have an open view of Ras Al Khor Wildlife Sanctuary, which is a UNESCO sanctuary. So it's not gonna go anywhere ever from. So you have a clear view for the project. And you see, it's just 12 minutes from Burj Khalifa. So we are talking about something which is very centrally located and yet high-end and livable. These are some of the specifics. A lot of, that was the starting price that we launched, and it has been almost 8 months of launch time. So you have, the price has gone way higher than that. That's the location. These are the views that we are talking about. This is Gold Fridges, a part of the same building, where we came with a concept called Villament. So it was villas in apartment. And that's the beauty, where you sit in your apartment and then you see a whole sparse of golf course in front of you. Starting at 7.7 million dirhams. 6.7 million dirhams those days. Now most of it is sold out. So that's the beauty that you get from your apartment. So these are not typical apartments. These are villas in apartment. So these are duplexes. You have got parking just next to your door, and then you have the open space to see. These are what we're talking about. And that's the finish and luxury that we offer for anybody who invests in markets, Dubai market through us. The S, as I said, the S is our almost handed over project. This will be handed over in next couple of months now, before the end of 2024. And all sold out, nothing in this project. It was launched at 15 million dirhams, and it's a beautiful project. If somebody visits, they will certainly see it has got beautiful spaces and views of Palm directly from your apartment. So if I say 15 million into 230 crores, that's the location right on the Sheikh Zayed Road. Since all sold out. Marina. So this is an interesting project. This is bang on in Marina. You have views of Palm. And it's not in one of those crowded. So if somebody has visited Marina, it's one of the crowdedest places in Dubai now, because everything went to those spaces of Marina that went into a lot of clutter and crowd. This is something which is next to the yacht areas. So you have the accessibilities of yachts. So we are talking about people who will, if you buy today and then you plan to sell somebody maybe in 2 years, 3 years time, these are the people who would be going out in yachts and going around in the city. And that's the investment that we are talking about when we invest in Marinas kind of project. And that's called Sea Heaven. And it is certainly a heaven and sea. Starting at 3.18 million, will be handed over by August 27, right in Marina. And that's Sea Heaven for you. These are the views that we are talking about. This is a Sky Edition, special edition project that in the same building, but on the top floors, the views are different, the space, styling, everything is very unique and luxury for us. Check out the views. These are penthouses, 130 million. So we just had 2 penthouses and we sold one, and pricing at 130 million dirhams. This is an interesting project in JLT area. A lot of professionals who are working. This area is growing because of the presence of a lot of offices, and that's where a lot of people want to stay in the vicinity and go to these places. This is Verde in JLT. Very interesting project, because since it is crowded with a lot of buildings, we thought that since we are going, we should have a different offering. We went to the last plot available in the whole area, and this is the corner plot. So you have, if you have your apartment 360 degree, almost 270 degree, you have a clean view of either water or villas. That's the location. And this is what we are talking about when we are saying Verde. So when it comes to amenities, all the top-notch amenities are available with us. I mean, we are talking about anything that you can think of that can come in real estate will be present in your building, and that's something that is assured by SOBHA when they. This is all sold out project again, a community. It had 360 villas, imagine, and the price was 7.7 million, and it all got sold out in 4 months. So that's the pace where the industry is growing in Dubai. Now, I'll just show you, this is the masterpiece that we launched, which is called Heartland 2. We had, I'll wrap up with the understanding just from the photo itself, because I have been indicated that I have to wrap up quickly. This is the master project of 8 million square feet, which has got villas as well as apartment. You have got villas starting at 30 million dirham, going up till 200 million dirham in the community, and you have apartments which was launched at 1.3 million dirham, but they have scaled up because of size and availability. So this is one of the projects that we'll be offering out here also, where you can get a lot of exclusive amenities for yourself, because you are living in a community where somebody has bought a villa, say at 60 million dirham. So you can just think of that, what kind of luxuries we are offering at that place. Okay, locations I have already talked about. These are some of the buildings that you can always inquire us. We are just outside, and these are some of the buildings that we are offering in the same community. So you can, and this is all that we make ourselves. So that's the beauty of SOBHA, that we never fail on our timeline. We ensure that whatever we have promised as a timeline, we deliver 6 months before, and the finish and quality as you see. This is one of the investment friendly projects, something starting at 1 million dirham, which is again 2 crore in Indian rupees. And this we are talking about something which will be located in a motor city area, a very European lifestyle location. So you get very easy renting that is available in these kind of places, because if you invest at a smaller ticket, say 1 million, and then you rent it out something at around 8%, 10%, and that's what we have been giving to our investors. So I think most of things I have covered. Just to give you an understanding of whatever we have been offering, a lot more of our properties have given, at least for last 4 years, we can vouch for a return of 8 to 10% net rental returns for you. So everything aside, if you just look it from a perspective of return and not just to go and live there, you have a property in Dubai, of course, you also earn a 8 to 10% return where you don't have to pay any taxes on it. And this is the beauty that Dubai overall, and especially SOBHA, because the brand name is so premium, everyone wants to live in those communities, and we create signatures communities, and that's why we we have that premiumness in our project and everything. So when you create that brand in the community, everyone wants to be there. When they want to be there, they are okay to pay some price. And when they are okay to pay some price, you make money. So that's what we are offering right now. Outside we have got our stall. You can always come there, check out our properties, and then we can discuss over things. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, IREX.